fair Verona where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life.
It's me, your wonderful narrator,
ready to, okay, give me a sec. Ready to sprinkle some comedic commentary on this whole Shakespearean extravaganza.
Can we get the mic working, please?
Extravaganza. You'll be seeing my lovely face a lot and hearing the sultry tones of my... So, we're in the streets of Verona, and it's like a sitcom waiting to happen as the Capulets and Montagues clash over who bit whose thumb first. That's the equivalent of a Benvolio. The designated peacemaker tries to break it up, but Tybalt, being the drama king that he is, insists on turning it into a full-blown showdown. Enter the parental units, Capulet and Montague, who are less than thrilled to find their kids involved in yet another brawl. But it's the big boss, Prince Aeschylus, who steals the show with the threat of death if they don't cut it out. Amidst the chaos, Romeo pours his heart out to Benvolio about his unrequited love problems. It's like a Shakespearean soap opera, but with fewer commercial breaks, because believe it or not, they did not have TVs back in the 1500s. And just like that, Act 1, Scene 1 wraps up with a mix of sword fights, family drama, and teenage angst. Ah, the joys of Verona's finest citizens.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is the law on my side if I say I?
No.
I do bite my thumb, sir, but I do not bite my thumb at you, sir.
You lie. Don't if you be mad.
Heartless hinds, turn thee, Benvolio, look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace.
What drawn in talk of peace? I hate the word as I hate hell, all Montagues and thieves.
What noise is this? Give me a long sword! Old Montague is come!
So villain Capulet, hold me not! Let me go!
What ho, you men! You be 3 civil brawls bred of an airy word by thee, old Capulet and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiets of our streets. If you ever disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay forfeit of the peace. By pain of death, all men depart.
Good morrow, fair cousin.
Is the day so young? Ay me. Sad hours seem long.
What sadness seems to lengthen Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love?
Out.
Of love?
Out of her favor in which I am in love.
Alas.
Ay me, what fray was here? Yet tell me not, for I've heard it all.
Tell me in sadness, cuz. Who is it that you love?
In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
Being so near me, I suppose you love.
A right fair marksman, and she's fair, I love.
A right fair mark, fair cousin, soonest hit.
Yet in that hit you will miss, for she'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow.
Then be ruled by me, forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes, examine other beauties.
Farewell, thou canst not teach me to forget.
Tis you lived that odd so long. But now, my lord, what say you to my suit?
My child is yet a stranger to the world. She hath not seen the change of 14 years.
Younger than she, our happy mother's maid.
And too soon marred are those early made. Such delight among fresh female buds shall we this night inherit at my house. Come, go with me.
Why, Romeo, art thou mad?
Not mad, but bound more than a madman is. Locked up in jail, kept without my food, whipped and tormented and... Good evening, good fellow.
Good evening. My master is of the great house of Capulet, and if you be not of the house of Montagues, I pray, come crush a cup of wine. Rest you merry.
I'll go along.
Madame, I'm here. What is your will?
Tell me, Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor that I dream not of.
Well, think of marriage now. The family of Paris seeks you for his love. This night you shall behold him at our feast.
Madame, the guests to come.
We follow thee.
Go, seek happy nights to happy days.
Not I, believe me. You have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of flesh.
Come, knock and enter.
'Tis no whit to go.
And why not?
I dreamt a dream last night.
And so did I.
And what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
Supper is done and we shall come too late.
I fear too early from my mind misgives. Some consequence, yet hanging in the stars, shall bitterly begin his fearful date with this night's revels. torches to burn bright. Did my heart love till now? Forswear its sight, for I never saw true beauty till this night.
This, by his voice, should be a Montague. Now, by the stock and honor of my kin, to strike him dead, I hold it not a sin.
Why, how now, kinsman? Wherefore storm you so?
Why, uncle, this is a Montague, our foe, a villain that is bitter from his spite, to scorn at our solemnity this night.
Young Romeo was it. Content thee, gentle cause. Let him alone.
I will not endure him.
He shall be endured. Am I the master here, or you?
Why, uncle, 'tis a shame.
If I profane with thy unworthiest hand this shrine, this gentle fine is this, to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hands too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints of hands, that pilgrim's hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints lips, and holy palmers too?
Aye, lips that they must use in prayer.
Then let lips do what hands do. They pray.
Kiss by the book.
Madame, your mother craves a word with you.
What is her mother?
Her mother is the lady of the house.
Is she a Capulet?
Be gone away. Sport is at its best.
I so I fear, the more is my unrest.
I thank you all, my honest gentlemen. Good night. By my faith, it waxes late.
Come hither, nurse. What is yon gentleman?
His name is Romeo, a Montague, the only son of your greatest enemy.
Aye, my only love, sprung from my only hate, too early seen unknown, and known too late.
Romeo! My cousin Romeo! He ran this way, but told you at the ball. Blind is his love, and best with the dark.
His love be blind, but cannot hit the mark.
Then go! But this in vain. To seek him here means not to be found.
He jests at scars that never felt a wound. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. It is my lady, oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were.
I mean...
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father, refuse thy name, or thou wilt not be but sworn my love, and will no longer be a Capulet.
Should I hear more, or speak of this?
'Tis but thy name that is thy enemy. Thou art thyself, if not a Montague. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose, by any other word would smell as sweet. So Romeo were he not Romeo called. Romeo doth thy name, and in that name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and henceforth I never will be Romeo.
Art thou not a Montague? How canst thou hither? Tell me, wherefore?
With love's light wings did I overperch these walls.
If any of my kinsmen find me here, they will murder thee.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes. And but thou love me, let them find me here. My life better ended by their hate, the death prorogued, wanting of thy love.
If thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon, I vow.
Do not swear by the moon.
What should I swear by?
Do not swear at all, or if thou wilt...
Madame!
Anon, good word, good nurse. 3 words, good Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy purpose, marriage, send me word tomorrow, and all thy fortune at thy feet I'll lay, and I'll follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
Madame!
By and by I come! 1,000 times good night.
Love goes towards love, as schoolboys from their books. But love from love towards school with heavy looks.
I got a new microphone. What did we just bear witness to? Young love blossoming. What follows next? Well, our heartthrob Romeo barges into Friar Lawrence's humble abode, pouring out his heart about Juliet. The friar, startled by Romeo's sudden intrusion, finds himself roped into this mess, reluctantly agreeing to help them tie the knot. Now, you might be saying, wait, aren't they 13? Yes. Yes, they are. But let's not judge them too quickly, because after all, 13 is already about half of their lifespan. Better do what you need to do quickly. Of course they'd want to be married before they died of boredom, the plague, or other circumstances. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, foreshadowing. Then shortly after, while Mercutio and Benvolio play Where's Romeo, Romeo finally shows up, only to be greeted by Mercutio's relentless teasing about his love-struck state. Just when things couldn't get any crazier, the nurse swoops in, stirring up more chaos as she sets up a clandestine wedding at Friar Lawrence's. Ah, the drama of young love!
Oh, honey nurse, what news?
I am aware, give me leave a while.
Come, I pray thee, speak.
Do you not see that I'm out of breath?
How art thou out of breath when thou hast the breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? Is thy news good or bad? Answer that.
Your love says like an honest gentleman.
Where's your mother? Where is my mother? How oddly thou replies. Come, what says Romeo?
Hie you hence to Friar Lawrence's cell. There stays a husband to make you a wife. Not.
By my heel, I care not.
Gentlemen, good evening. A word with one of you.
But a word, one of us. Couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
You should find me acting not to be that sort of here. Thou canst sword test with Romeo.
Consort? What? Does that make us minstrels?
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man Romeo, the lover there he can afford. No better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee doth excuse such a greeting. A villain I am none.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injury thou hast done me.
I do protest, for I never injured thee. Now, dear Capulet, which name I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Tybalt, you rat captain. Will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives.
I am for you.
I, a scratch. Mary, 'tis enough.
Courage, man, the hurt cannot be so much.
'Twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow and you shall find me a grave man. A plague of both your houses. A plague of both your houses.
Here comes Tybalt, alive in triumph and Mercutio slain. Tybalt, Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, waiting for thine to keep him company. Either thou or I, or both, must go with him.
Thou wretched boy, shout with him hence!
Away, be gone, Romeo, the prince shall doom thee to death. Hence, be gone away. Oh, my fortune's fool.
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
There lies the man slain by young Romeo, who slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin, oh my brother's child. Oh, the blood is spilled on my dear kinsman. Prince, is thou true? For blood of ours, spill blood of Montague.
Romeo spoken fair. Tybalt, deaf to peace, tilts at bold Mercutio's breast. Romeo, he cries aloud, and twixt and rushes under whose arm Tybalt hits stout Mercutio's life.
He's a kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. I beg for justice, which thou, prince, must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
For that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. Let Romeo hence in haste, else, when he is found, that hour will be his last.
Come, gentle knight, give me my Romeo. I have bought the mention of love, but not yet possessed it. And though I am sold, not yet enjoyed, so tedious is this day. Now, nurse, what news?
We are undone, lady. We are undone. Alack today. He's gone. He's killed. He's dead.
What devil art thou that dost torment me thus? Hath Romeo slain himself?
Romeo is banished, and Tybalt dead.
Did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood? O serpent heart hid with a flaring face, did ever a dragon keep such fair crave? Should the seat dull in such a gorgeous palace?
Shall you speak ill of him that killed your cousin?
Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Tybalt is dead, and Romeo banished. Banished, that one word, banished, has slain 10,000 Tybalts. Oh, find him, give this ring to my one true knight, and bid him take his last farewell.
Oh, it's been a while. Did you miss me? Yes. Yes, you did. So let me fill in the blanks because, well, I'm nice like that. I'm nice like that. And let's be honest, more than half of you probably don't understand Shakespearean language, and the other half who do, you're lying. Why are you lying to me? So, back to our heartthrob Romeo. What is he up to next? Romeo is still sulking because apparently that's all he really does in his free time when Juliet isn't there. And Juliet can't be there because Romeo has been banished. Please, save your tears. While Romeo is sulking and whining, the nurse barges in. She's brought news that Juliet is very sad, human waterfall sad, over a boy. She's sent over a ring, and Romeo is clutching onto it for dear life, offering him some comfort. Oh, how tragic. In a comedy of errors, Paris and Capulet discuss Juliet's wedding as if planning a picnic, oblivious to the impending teenage tornado. Paris, as naive as a puppy in a shoe store, bids Capulet goodnight, promising to marry Juliet. Capulet assures Paris of Juliet's compliance, and Lady Capulet drops the marriage bomb on Juliet like a piano falling from the sky. Cue Juliet's dramatic rebellion, and Capulet's thunderous demands for obedience. It's a riot of misunderstandings, with Juliet fleeing to Friar Lawrence. Anyway, I'm parched. I'm gonna go drink water.
When I may be a wife.
That may be, must be love on Thursday next.
What must be, shall be.
That's a certain text. Come you to make a confession to this, Father?
To answer to that, I should confess to you. Are you at leisure now, Holy Father?
My leisure serves me, hinted Darnell. You must entreat time alone. Juliet, on Thursday early I will rouse ye Till then, adieu, and keep this holy kiss.
Or shut the door. God join my heart and Romeo's thou hands. Give me some present counsel. I long to die. If what thou speak not of remedy.
I do spy a kind of hope. If, rather than to marry County Paris, thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself, then it is likely thou wilt undertake a thing like death to chide away the shame.
I will do so without fear or doubt to remain an unstained wife for my sweet love.
Hold, be married, give consent to marry Paris. Let not thy nurse lie with thee in thy chamber. Take this vial, being then in bed, and this distilling liquor drink, thou of, when presently through all thy veins shall run, no pulse, no warmth. The roses in thy lips and cheeks shall fade. In this borrowed likeness of shrunk death, thou shalt continue 42 hours, and then awake, as from pleasant sleep. Thou shalt be born into the same ancient vault where the kindred of the Capulets lie. And Romeo, by my letters, hither shall he come.
Love, give me strength, and strength shall help afford. Farewell, dear father.
Gosh, how utterly dramatic. What happens next, you ask? Well, Lady Capulet and the nurse fuss over Juliet, like she's a delicate flower about to bloom. But Juliet shoos them away for some much-needed alone time. Left to her thoughts, she contemplates the potion's potential flop, imagining herself as a DIY tragic heroine with a knife. With the flair of a dramatic actress, she downs the potion and flops onto the bed like a deflating balloon. Cue the nurse's attempted wake-up call, which turns into a sprint out of the room like a startled rabbit. And don't even get me started on the letter blunder. What will happen to our poor star-crossed lovers?